Imagine packing your bags and moving to what you thought was paradise, only to discover a host of unexpected challenges: rising costs, crumbling infrastructure, or even natural disasters. What if I told you that some of the states you once dreamed of calling home are now the ones Americans are leaving behind in droves? Stay tuned as we uncover the 10s Americans don't move to anymore and wait until we get to one, which will truly shock you. Before we dive in, if you love exploring fascinating stories about our planet, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. Country number 10, California. Once a symbol of opportunity, California is now struggling to retain its residents, with a median home price of $745,000, more than double the national average, and the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles hovering around $2,500. The cost of living has become nearly unbearable for many. Adding to the financial burden is the state income tax rate of 13.3%, the highest in the nation. But it's not just about the money. California faces frequent environmental challenges, including wildfires, droughts, and rising sea levels. For many, these factors outweigh the state's appeal of sunny weather and world-famous landmarks. Additionally, the rise of remote work options has enabled thousands to escape traffic congestion and infrastructure issues by relocating to more affordable neighboring states like Texas, Arizona, and Nevada. For those still dreaming of California, it's worth noting that while the Golden State has its allure, the challenges can be daunting, making it clear why so many are reconsidering their move. Country number 9, New York. For decades, New York represented ambition and opportunity, but today, it's become a state many choose to leave behind. With Manhattan rent averaging $200 and home price nearing $850, living in New York is increasingly out of reach for the average American. Add to this a combined tax rate of nearly 12.7%, and you've got a recipe for financial strain. Overcrowded subways and notoriously long commutes add to the stress of daily life. The COVID-19 pandemic only accelerated an exodus, as residents fled to more affordable and less densely populated states like Florida, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Despite its rich culture and iconic skyline, New York's high costs and frenetic pace are prompting many to rethink whether the city that never sleeps is worth the sacrifice.
Country number 8, Illinois. Illinois, once a bustling hub of industry and culture, is now facing significant population decline. Residents are burdened with some of the highest property taxes in the nation, averaging 23%, and a cost of living that's 14% higher than the national average. The state also faces serious economic instability, with massive pension liabilities straining public services. Rising crime rates in cities like Chicago further contribute to the state's declining appeal. For many, the thought of enduring harsh winters and deteriorating infrastructure is reason enough to move elsewhere. Illinois serves as a stark reminder that even states with rich histories and vibrant cities can become unattractive when economic and safety concerns take center stage.
Country number 7, Alaska. Alaska, known for its breathtaking landscapes and outdoor adventures, Alaska also struggles with a unique set of challenges. The median home price of $388,000 may seem reasonable, but the high cost of goods, harsh winters, and limited job opportunities deter many from settling here. Dark winters with temperatures that can drop to bone-chilling levels make Alaska a tough choice for families and retirees alike. The state's isolation also creates barriers to modern conveniences, including limited healthcare and slow internet speeds. While Alaska remains a dream destination for adventurers, its challenges are significant enough to drive many to reconsider putting down roots here. Country number 6, Hawaii. Hawaii might seem like an idyllic paradise, but for those who live there, the challenges are impossible to ignore. With an average home price of $830,000 and monthly rents around $2,800, The cost of living in Hawaii is one of the highest in the nation. Beyond housing costs, everyday goods come with a premium due to high shipping expenses, and job opportunities are limited to tourism, military, and government positions. Hawaii's infrastructure is also vulnerable to natural disasters like hurricanes, which add an element of unpredictability to life in paradise. For many, the idea of island life is enticing, but the financial and logistical realities of living in Hawaii have led to a steady decline in new residents. Country number 5, Louisiana. Louisiana, with its vibrant culture and rich history, is a state many adore visiting but few consider moving to permanently. The challenges here are stark. Beginning with its frequent natural disasters, Louisiana has faced over 15 hurricanes in just the past 2 decades, causing billions of dollars in damage and displacing countless residents. Economically, the state struggles with a poverty rate of 18%, one of the highest in the nation. This is compounded by a lack of economic opportunities outside of the tourism and oil industries. High crime rates in cities like New Orleans also deter many potential residents who might otherwise be drawn to its unique cultural offerings. Summers in Louisiana bring intense humidity, rising temperatures, and a high risk of flooding, making daily life a challenge. For many, the beauty of the bayou and its famous Creole culture is simply not enough to offset ongoing difficulties of living in the state. Country number 4, Michigan. Once the heart of American manufacturing, Michigan continues to face an uphill battle in reinventing itself. The unemployment rate hovers around 4.1%, and job opportunities remain scarce outside of a few urban areas. Cities like Detroit and Flint, once thriving industrial hubs, have struggled with declining populations, underfunded schools, and aging infrastructure. Michigan's harsh winters also make it less appealing for new residents. With long months of snow, ice, and freezing temperatures, many find the weather too challenging to endure year after year. Roads, already infamous for their poor condition, worsen during the winter months, adding to the frustration of residents. While the state offers natural beauty with its Great Lakes and scenic trails, the lack of economic growth and the difficulties of living in its urban centers have caused many to look elsewhere for a better quality of life. Country number 3, Mississippi. Mississippi often ranks at the bottom of national lists, and it's not hard to see why. This state has the lowest median household income in the country at $46,511, significantly below the national average. Coupled with a struggling education system ranked 50th nationwide, Mississippi offers few incentives for families or young professionals to settle there. Healthcare access in the state is another major issue. With limited facilities and poor health outcomes for its residents, the state also suffers from outdated infrastructure, with many rural areas lacking basic necessities like reliable broadband internet. Despite its southern charm and rich history, the challenges facing Mississippi are too great for many to overcome, leaving it as one of the least desirable states for relocation in recent years. Country number 2, Connecticut. Connecticut, once a beacon of opportunity, with its affluent suburbs and proximity to major urban centers, is now seeing a steady decline in new residents. The cost of living in Connecticut is 36% higher than the national average, with housing prices and property taxes leading the charge. The average property tax bill is $6,500 annually, and residents also face a state income tax of 6.99%. Job growth in Connecticut has stagnated, leading to an aging population as younger residents move to states with better prospects. Additionally, harsh winters with freezing temperatures make it less appealing compared to warmer and more affordable alternatives in the South or West. Despite its proximity to major cities like New York and Boston, Connecticut's high costs and sluggish economic growth have made it one of the least attractive options for Americans looking to relocate. Country number 1, West Virginia. West Virginia, known for its stunning mountain landscapes, is unfortunately facing a severe economic decline. The state's economy remains heavily reliant on the declining coal industry, leaving it with an unemployment rate of 5% in 2023. Opportunities outside of energy are limited, pushing many residents to seek better prospects elsewhere. Infrastructure in West Virginia is a significant problem, with poor roads and limited broadband access, making modern connectivity difficult. The healthcare system also lags behind national standards, leaving residents with fewer options for medical care. While West Virginia's natural beauty and outdoor activities attract tourists, the lack of infrastructure, economic opportunities, and essential services make it a less than ideal choice for those looking to settle down. As we've journeyed through these 10 states, it's clear that rising costs, lack of economic opportunities, natural disasters, and poor infrastructure are driving Americans to seek better lives elsewhere. Yet, each state tells a unique story, a mix of promise and challenge that reflects the broader changes shaping our nation. And as for one, it's a story you truly didn't expect. Which of these states surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating insights from exploring our planet. Together, let's uncover the stories that shape our world.